Hi guys, and welcome back to Working Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Lyubinsk-32 and we are back in Soviet Isles. I do like how this sort of dual carriageway system's come up that we've got set up here. Church in the middle of the roundabout, a bit weird, but I feel like we're going to leave it as a relic of the past. So guys, if you do enjoy this episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, maybe consider subscribing to the channel as well. Yeah, what are we going to do about this church? I'm sure we'll fit it in somehow. I hadn't thought about that. Or we could maybe use this roundabout as a crossing point for people, possibly. That'd be something. So things are going pretty well for us. Our ship is now docked and given us 349 spun dulux, which is going to be great, or rubles as it is known. We are close to getting buildings constructed in this area, which actually, we finished the park in here, which is brilliant. That's going to come in handy as well. So we've still got lots of action going on. We've got our asphalt is coming around here as well. Excellent. So I'm expecting to see, before the episode after this one, a lot more progress in this area. Possibly be at the stage we can maybe start on one of these high rises, actually get some more people in our production, which would be awesome. Nothing's happened over here. But what I have done, I've had this smoother out. And look at this lovely area. So what I want to do now is we're going into fishing. And this is going to be our meat production, a little bit different. I do want to get a cattle market or a cattle production up elsewhere. Now, with these fisheries, yeah, if I remember, you're not going to let me flatten it, are you? Okay, well, I didn't smooth it that well then. Can we find a nice little area for you? No. Okay, well, we'll pay to flatten it to fit this chap in because, that's what makes sense, isn't it? So I want to get one. I'm not sure how many of these I want quite yet. And there's a reason behind that. I know one thing that we're definitely going to want. So let's just put a couple of in, and I'm going to put them. How much do you produce, and how many workers? So they only require 5 workers. Okay, so we can always have a dedicated bus to each of them. Now I'm going to put them in slightly different spots to each other, and there is a reason to my madness. Can't build this. I'm trying to build you on water, but not let. There we go. We'll take this chap here. Awesome. We'll get you there, and then I think 3. How much do you produce? 0. So you produce 2.5 tons cold storage. So we're going to have to see how this goes. So let's consider the fact that we may need to have more of these than we realise. So we could definitely get another one in this area, another one over there, another one here, which I think would be perfect. So with that in mind, then what we need to... Did I just pay for the whole thing? I did. Okay, rats. That wasn't my plan. Well, they weren't expensive though, were they? Perfect. Cool. So with that in mind, we're going to need a few things in the area. So we're going to need a warehouse of sorts. Yeah. Let's think about where we can put this. So we're going to have to use forklifts in this area, I reckon. So we're going to need a warehouse, 100%. And the warehouse is going to... Let's not pay for this, though. The warehouse will sit there quite nicely. Yeah. That should be good. And we can connect you up with these two. We can run another one down here, across the road. Yep. And then we need to get wood to these as well, I reckon. Yeah, but they hold 8 tons. Do we need the warehouse then? I'm now wondering, because we've got grain storage here, we've got wood there. Why don't we just shuttle it all over and not do that? Okay, well, let's get rid of this. So we can go another way with it then. We can just have meat storages on them. Yeah. Are we going to be able to get both? We're not going to be able to get both on a road? Oh, that is so annoying. Just off. Because if we do this, that'll do them. Like there. So how do I... Oh, we got it. Awesome. So we can have a meat storage for you two, and then a meat storage for you, and... Yeah. Well, let's put you, like... I think this should be good. Or we could put you over here, and then we can plan the next one to it. Yeah, brilliant. Good. And we can have another one here if we need to. Now, I reckon... we can have a distribution centre over here. Now, I've changed my plans. My plan had been to not quite do it like this. I had thought that it might be better to have in a little bit of a road. Well, we can run the road straight to there. Let's have a bit of a curve on. Let's not have straight roads, because straight roads are a little bit too easy. Okay, well, look, don't have excavators for free. Rats. Paying for things that we don't want to pay for. We're making those mistakes again. There we go. Right, so we'll put you in here. We're going to construct it ourselves. Not ourselves. Yes, we are. That's the one. Right, put you in there. Awesome. Don't do it. These will take a little bit longer, but we did the same thing again. Then I want a bus stop in. And I think a bus stop like here will be able to get all of these buildings. So we can just run one shuttle service, which will be perfect. Then we don't have to worry about it too much. So we get the bus station, which will be platforms, depots. What are you? No, I want like a terminus one. And I do tend to use these ones. You're not terminus, you're terminus. Ooh, are you? Body bus start. Body. Oh, yes, perfect. That's just a small one. That'll be nice and good there. And we can just stick you in here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Done. Right, brilliant. Oh, let's not do that. Stop doing that. That didn't cost very much though, did it? Some things are really cheap with these mods. Okay, right, let's get back to putting our roads in. So we want to then connect you up to here. We need power in this area as well. Let's like bring you like that. That looks a lot better. Okay, cool. We want to construct them. You need to come onto this bit here. Yep. We're going to construct you. And I reckon, and we can do that. Yep, done. Good, right. Then we want to have ourselves a distribution centre in the area. And this small distribution centre, it needs to be able to... Is it? Yeah, it does. I reckon we need... So this is going to be for shipping. We're probably going to need 2 of these, or can we fit a large one in? We can fit a large one in. Yeah, I think that's going to be more down our neck of the woods. It's a large one. It will enable us to have enough vehicles, because what we need to do is we need to do both bring in... So we need to bring in wood and... I'm changing my mind now. And the reason that is these, what do they need to function? So they need crops and wood, and then it gives us meat away. No, yeah, okay. So we can have a small one, is what I'm thinking here, to bring in the crops and wood. I think that should be enough. Let's put you on this main road here. I feel that's going to be quite nice. All right, and then what we want, oh, we can fit you in there. Another small one. To just to deliver the fresh meat around the world. That should be good, I reckon. Now we need to get power in it. I'm not sure if this is long enough to cross. We will find out very shortly. But what we do want to do is we want to have a little power station. Now this is going to be, put you in here. This is going to get everyone, are you not? Yeah, perfect, cool. So we'll put you like there. There we go. And then I'm hoping you are... Oh, just too far. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to raise it here because I have to kind of... I don't think we've got the cash for this. Do we want to do that? Okay, we're in it. There we go. Yeah, no, it won't let me. So what I have to do, for some reason, is how I've made the map, is it just seems to be a little bit too deep. So we have to go into the landscaping mode and get the landscape editor. I don't mind doing it for like this sort of thing, but I don't really use it for... Whoa, that's massive. So we can just like tap it up. I guess we can say we balance that a little bit. That's a bit weird. But that'll do. And then we want to come out of the landscape mode. There we go, done. I have turned off all the line spacing and things. We're past the stage where that is so critical that it doesn't really matter for us anymore. We seem to be quite more than capable of... Okay, just too long. More than capable of getting things sorted this way now. Which is, you know, I think it was more... It wasn't really... The lines were super critical because we didn't have the amount of, you know, enough people really to deal with it, so that's kind of why that was so important then. And there we go, that is that done. And let's just turn the cheats off because I have put my mic. There we go. And we'll turn those off and we'll put you onto here. Excellent. You onto there. Now where can we connect? Rats. Okay, we only paid for those lines. We can pull you off here, can we not? Is there not another line? Yeah, there is. That's going to be brilliant. So we will need to... Oh, actually, let's put a little... We never really use medium switches. We should use them more. We want you almost... On that side would be more beneficial, right? These little signs are in the way again. I think... Is that going to get the road? I hope so. Yeah, it is. Good. Cool. And then what we can do is we can just bring you in... No, it's this one. Bring you into here, all along there, and into that. Excellent. And you up to here. Good. Right. I want to build it myself. We're all about building it ourselves. Our little grain silo storage here is coming along quite nicely. Now, there is something I have noticed with the farms that we didn't notice before. This is going to be quite good. We can expand this if we want to, but we should be able to deliver everything here quite nicely. Right. But the farms didn't mean to. That's not a problem. So what I have noticed over in our farming area, and I've done a little bit of preparation for this, is we're not... There's no farms assigned to these. Oh, there is agro farms assigned to these. Okay. But they don't seem to be getting there ever. So I think what we need... Okay, yeah, look, it's done to it. I think what we need is a second agro farm in. And probably in this area. Ideally here, if we can. That would be perfect. Now, we are going to have to populate this farm. Okay, but you are going to get everything. Brilliant, cool. So I think here's going to be a good spot for it. We need to flatten the area. Okay, right. Well, that's standard. Would help if we did have a team out here to actually get this put in. Now, I think we're going to build this ourselves. May regret this, but I think it's going to be wiser for us to do that. Then we're also going to want to get another distribution center out here as well. I think that's going to be wise just to make sure that we can get the fields. So I'm going to put you in anywhere around here that you want to go in. Okay, well, we can put one over here. Now I don't mind these not being like perfect. I feel like this is like rural areas. They don't have to be. And then we can just bring you on over here. Too steep of a descent. Really? Okay. That's a problem then, isn't it? How are we going to get you... Oh, wow, that is a massive descent, isn't it? Okay. Okay, well, that isn't going to work. Can we get you down? No, we can't. Interesting. Right, well then, let's not do you. Let's stop. Let's blow you up. Boom. Don't need you. Let's try getting these roads in here, because they are not... Look a bit weird. There we go. Okay. And you're not going to... You won't work at all? Okay, well that's fine. So what about if we take a different approach here? Can we get a road in here? No. Well, we've got a road there. Okay, well we can bring you through. Let's bring you down over to these farms. Not going to be... I'm hoping this is still going to be within our little fire brigade catchment. If not, we will have a problem. Can we get a farm? Oh, we could always run a road down like the outskirts. This might be wise actually, because I do want to improve the roads over here. So I'm going to put a gravel road in, which we will build. And we're going to have to specifically assign some of this to a dedicated... I'm not worried about the roads being flat, by the way. To a dedicated construction centre office. Oh, have you got this? You've got the steep hill here as well. Right, now how steep did we make this? Let's take this back a little bit and get the smoothing gun on this. We'll get it in. It's going in. We do have to... Yeah, out. There we go. And now you should... Perfect. Cool. Well, we're down here. No, you're not going to get up here now, are you? Oh, we're paying for that little bit of road again. We're doing it again. Okay, well, let's turn that off. That's why I should never jump between the two. Okay, well, what's that? Did we just build this whole road? We did. Whoops. Okay, mistakes were made. C'est la vie. We just need to get a bit more of the old smoothing done here. And we should be able to get this road through now, I'm hoping. Yep. We're gonna do a bit of the smoothing to get it in. It's gonna cost us a bit of cash, but I don't really mind spending cash on these things quite. No. I forgot that you can click through the menus. So we know we've just put in a little route here and get you on there. Excellent, good. So now we can put our distribution office in here somewhere. This is going to act as that. Yep, we want to build that ourselves. And then, right, let's get our distribution office in here, and this should be good for us at the least, let's say. So no, yeah, it's just a small one. If we can switcheroo. Now you want to flatten the terrain again, right? We definitely need to get like a construction office in this area, but we don't have it. That's fine. We don't even have a bus stop over here, do we? No. So we probably need to consider doing a bit more of an expansion on this area, but I want to hold off on that. I think I am just going to pay for this. It's 94,000. Okay, I didn't realise that. That's punchy. And this distribution office, I'm not really going to worry so much at the moment. Because can you get any of these? I can get a couple of them. Okay. What about you? Can you get any more? I don't think you're going to let me do it. No, cannot assign more buildings. Okay, then we do need this distribution office. Okay, that's 28,000. With that in mind, then, we are going to need this road, which we're going to pay for. We don't like having money for very long, do we? There we go. So hopefully we should have a little bit of funds. Now, I want to get newer mechanisms in our little place, but before we do that, this is going to be a little bit of a slow burner, I think, getting this set up. So I'm just going to populate it with one of the old vehicles, and then assign all these. Why can't I get that one? We'll sort that out in a moment. Assign all these fields to that chap there, I think, and we'll also give you this farm. I don't want you to unload in the farm. I want it to pick up at the farm, and then I want you to unload like here and here. That'd be fine. That'd be good. So that should be plenty in there. There's only one vehicle in it at the moment, but we can change that in the near future. So this guy, I want you to have. I'm going to give you. We're going to use new age machines on this, but eventually, I want to get to the stage where we can make our own machines. We're not going to worry about this sort of thing so much. So let's get a few tractors and a couple of the combines now, and just a little covered hull. I don't think we need much more than that. We'll see in the future. So we've got 46 grand left. I was hoping for more money than that. I don't want to go back to the bank manager and borrow any more money. I want to pay them off. We shouldn't be borrowing money anymore, especially at this stage of the game. But it's been a hard slog with how the map is. So something we definitely need to do is we need to up our ability to construct in the town centre. So, and to do that I did build 3 of these little bad boys here. Now these should all be set up. Let's have a little look here. Yeah, they're pretty much set up, so they can only have 4 mechanisms at each one. So, how much are the mechanisms going to be here? It's like I was thinking more along the lines of using these to deliver the resources, just because where they're located would be good. And I think that is going to be like one of the better options. They have a 3,000 meter radius, which is pretty good. So with that in mind, then we can afford, like, we want the best of the best in here, but we're not going to get it. So you have 7.5 tons, 12 tons, and you're okay. Well, let's get. I'm going to get one in you. Like, our money is going down. How is our money situation? So you can see here, why have we spent our 150s on the buildings that we've been building here, and we're buying a lot of fuel in where? I bet that is so you can be taken down. We don't really need you. How you doing for fuel? How you doing for fuel? That's going to be the other side of the map. Okay. What about exports? How are exports doing then? So we've exported. We're doing alright in power. A lot of mechanical components. Fuel. We didn't export very much of the fuel or the oil. Sorry, we should be exporting more of the oil. I wonder if we've been having a power cut. Let's go over there and have a little look and make sure that nothing is going too wrong. Now the roads are coming along really well. We've got finished up to here. Is this assigned? Are you assigned to anyone? You are not. Okay, well, we can get those told over. This bridge looks good. The train is building this bridge slowly but surely. We're getting there. This isn't, I mean, it's not really a mad rush. We are making a bit of money. It'd be great to produce our own oil. Fuel's going to be these ships over here, which are costing us the fuel. So how much have you got on you now? Okay, you've got 990 tons. That's 47k. That's going to be handy. So I just want to... How are you doing over here? We all doing good? Everything looks to be doing better. Your fillet should be filling up quite nicely with steel now. Is that right? Yeah, 47 tons, which is good. So we don't have many workers in here. Wait, have we had our population drop? No. Population looks good. Okay. Everything's doing fine. You've got loads of steel in you. You should be banging out the mechanical components. Yeah, that's like us bread and money at the moment, mechanical components. Oh, look at that ship. That ship is coming along. That is good. So this might be where a lot of the people over here are working now, working in the docks, getting this ship built, which is that's going to be a massive asset to us. We'll be able to move a bit more steel and things around once that is done. Over here, we're doing... Did we have any construction going on? Oh, yeah, we did. We're over there. Okay. So are we full in these buildings? We are. Okay. Well, then maybe it makes sense for us then to sort of think about the expansion here. We're not getting enough food in that, but this should hopefully change once we get the farm sorted. I'm going to commission this building to be constructed. We're going to see a drop of production in the steel and everything in this area until that is done. However, I think it's worth it. Yeah, we've got loads of steel and stuff in it. I think it's going to be worth it in the long run to do that. I mean, we've got everything here we need to build it pretty much already, haven't we? Yeah, 200. Yeah. So this shouldn't take too long to be put up. It's just going to be the asphalt that holds us back, I think. So that is a positive note. So we'll commission that. As long as we don't affect our power. Power is the main one, but I don't think we will do. Because we've got people in the other area. This bus station's heaving with workers, which is excellent. Well, we've got a shuttle to drop this off here. How many people are you taking with you? Because it could be that we are getting low. Oh no, you're taking a reasonable number. Well, where is this place? Okay, that's all the way out here. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing for this little buddy. I do like these things. These are really cool. Just getting the old screenshot in there. They do look really good, especially on the bridge. So yeah, progress is happening. How are we doing for iron in here? Okay, we're holding a reasonable amount in there now. That's good. So yeah, we just need... I think power might be something that we're starting to encroach on being an issue. So maybe we might have to look at how we're doing our lines. Is it also... I'm wondering... Oh, how's this road coming along? Okay, yeah, we are making progress on this. So I think once we've got this road tarmacked, we can then look to change this road here. And I think we'll have this on a separate road out, and then we can look to... Yeah, I think that'd be quite cool, actually. We're going to have to get some housing around here, I reckon. Before we do that, though, food. And we were going to do our animal farms over there. So you're going to be done... You're going to be pretty quick. Yeah, look, all these people on there as well. It's going to be... That's going to be built relatively fast, I reckon. It's going to be this area where we're going to struggle with. How is everything going? Okay, so we've already got our road vehicles out there. You've got the gravel. Okay. So I think we should be getting there. So we're kind of like at the stage now where we need to get more money in the bank. So I'm going to populate that farm and those construction offices in between the episodes. Hopefully, I think what we should be doing is getting much of this city built. I want this area built so that we can really start pushing the production in here. If we can really start pushing plastics, we'll be throwing out the clothing patch, not plastics, yeah. If we start really getting the oil going, we'll be able to throw out everything else, which would be really good. Chemicals will kick these businesses in, and that's going to be like another one of our exports with our mechanical components. And then we can focus on the other side of the map, which should be really good, and get the fuel up and running, because I want to get vehicle production done soon, and we're going to have to import them to this town somehow. But you know, we're growing. All things are good. Let's catch a bit of action in this training. So if you enjoyed the episode, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. Comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Alright guys, take care. Ciao.